Okay, everybody, I'm back. Let's see how this goes this time. I don't know. Ah, there you are. Nina's back. Anna's back. Isa's back. Okay, Sabina's back. Okay, you're all coming back. That's good. And I'll give everybody a minute to rejoin. And then, yes, take two. I will give everybody a minute to rejoin, and then we will try Karin again. The really funny thing is that when I looked at the video that was made of the first live, I could see Karin in the video. There were pictures of Karin in the video. So I don't know why I couldn't see her here. That was strange. But we will try again. We'll try again. So hello, CJ's back. Hello, Saul Murillo. Hello, Marisa from Ecuador. Shazad came back, yay. Michelle came back. Zlata is here. Hi. Welcome back, Miriam. I'm freezing again, so that's not a good sign. So we will try, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We're going to try Karin and see if we can get Karin in here. Hello, Nicole. Hello, Tara. Hello, Evelyn. Salut, Florine. Salute, Joe is back. Okay, Wesley's back. Oops. Let's see here. All right, Karin. Let's see what happens. Let's hope it works. I'm not... It's the cicadas. That could be. It could be the cicadas eating up my internet. How weird is this? I can't see. I can't see Karin again. That is so frustrating. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix this. This is a weird thing. I don't know. Let me try to bring somebody else in, and maybe, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, I see you.
There she is.
I see you. Hey.
Oh my gosh.
Finally.
What a struggle. Oh my goodness. All right. Now we don't want to lose you. So we'll talk fast. Now they...
Okay.
Okay.
Eric says he can't see me.
Eric says she can't.
They say they can't see me now. Can you hear me?
I think it's there. We're getting thumbs up from Anna. I think maybe the comments were just a little slow.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Michelle says she sees me. Okay.
Good.
Great. It's so many. Instagram is crazy. It sends notification whenever it wants to for Mika stories.
Yes.
And yeah, well, whatever.
Yes.
And when I joined before, I got some weird JavaScript error from Instagram, and it's like something popping up, and I was like, "What?"
That's so weird.
I never got that before.
That is so strange. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you made it. So, yes.
Yeah, we both made it.
Said you can see us both, so I think we're in business for now anyway. So, anyhow, so we were going to talk about the concerts in October. And we were going to talk about the seating chart, which I'm almost afraid to try to bring that in now in case who knows what's going to happen. But I know.
Maybe we do that in the end.
Yeah, I don't even know. Let me see. No, I don't even know how I would do that now because I'm afraid to mess anything up. Oh, look. Oh,
I can see the logo.
Yeah, I think we'll we'll leave this for now.
It's on the MFC. It's on the MFC thread
Yeah.
for people who want to see it.
Right.
If MFC is working, it hasn't been working before. There was some mistakes, some error pages, but yeah, there's some error page, and if you click to try again a few times, then it works. MFC, whatever. The internet, right? Cicadas, probably.
I think so. Yeah, I don't know. That's very strange, but yeah, with between the site not working and now this not working, I don't know what's going on. But I was going to bring in this. I have the seating chart handy here on my iPad, but I don't want to mess anything up, so we'll just leave it for now. So did I explain it correctly about the subscriptions, the youth subscriptions for the under 28s? That's going to be on May 25th.
May 25th, I think at 12 at noon.
And then, but they still have to buy 2 tickets as well, right? They have to do.
As far as I know, but I think there are some extra rules for those youth subscriptions.
Okay.
But I don't know. It was a bit confusing because it's like for the second part of the season, I don't know if you have to buy another ticket for that, but you have to look on the website. I'm not sure, and I don't know how you have to show that you're under 28, or if it's enough that you're under 28 now, or do you have to be under 28 in October? I don't know.
Right.
It's a lot of details that I don't know.
Right. Yeah.
But,
and I have, because I just haven't been like following it as closely just because there's been some other things going on. But yeah,
there is allocations of tickets for each pre-sale. And also for the tickets on June 8th for the general sale, they also have an extra allocation of tickets. I know that the categories 5 and 6 weren't on sale so far. They weren't on the subscriptions, and also they say they keep places for each of the pre-sales, and the front seats also in the Friends thing. There were some front seats available, but not in the first 2 rows or so, and not the whole front area.
Right. Yeah.
So
yeah, and
let's hope. Yeah, we might save that for MC.
Yeah, we're hoping those are being set aside for us. So, but when that will happen and when they'll tell us about it, we'll probably have 5 minutes notice.
Yeah, great.
But it'll be very last minute. But anyway, yeah, so hopefully people who want to go will be able to get tickets. It sounds like a lot of people have already bought tickets. So, yeah.
I was just seeing that people are panicking because it says sold out now, but it's only the subscription tickets that are sold out, not all tickets.
Right. So they had a certain group of tickets that were just for the subscriptions, and those are all gone, and they're probably very happy about that. So because after months of being closed, I think they're probably happy to have some sold out concert dates.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a bit crazy on Monday because there was a queue of nearly 2,000 people at a time.
Right.
Who were waiting to get tickets, but it wasn't just for Mika. I've seen that on their Twitter, some other people were complaining too that they were trying to get tickets for other shows, and someone said it's the same every year. So it seems to be not the first time they are having such problems.
Yeah.
And also I've seen that 3 or 4 other shows are sold out as well, not just Mika's.
All right.
So it wasn't just us.
We weren't the only ones breaking their website.
Yeah.
So that's good. It's good to know. But hopefully, Eric asked, are the tickets sold in waves? And I guess that's what you could say. Yeah, because it was the Friends of the Philharmonic were last week, and then the subscriptions were this week, and then the youth subscriptions are next week, and then the general sales are in June. So yeah, I mean, it's just, they're rolling them out slowly. And Yeah. So hopefully they'll squeeze us in there somewhere for our special sale. And I hope,
Would be
anyway.
nice, yes.
I hope. So I would like to try to bring in the seating chart, but I don't know if I can because the way this is set up now.
Anywhere there are two seating charts available for the shows, and the general one you see that's just like the regular seating chart is it starts with row A, and it has the seats going up like this, a really big stage and seats behind the stage. But for Mika, it's not like that. It's a front stage thing, and you have row AA. That's the front row until row MM,
Right.
double M, and double A to double M, and then only after that, behind that starts row A. And you have no seats behind the stage, or just a few on the second balcony, I think.
Right. There's nothing behind the stage, which is good. Here, let's see if this will. I don't know if anybody will be able to see that. No, it's a white screen.
Yeah, now we see it, yeah.
Yeah. But it's kind of in reverse, so I don't know that really helps anybody.
Yeah, and the gray area is the stage, and the
let me make
light red is the front area. That's the chairs. This light red or pink is chairs area. That's on the ground floor, and then in the red area the rows go up from row A.
Right.
And I think most of that red parterre area is probably sold already. I'm not sure how many they have left of that, but there was a lot of those available in the pre-sale so far. But of the front area of the light red one, there weren't a lot of seats available, and on the balconies, also I think mostly on the back, and especially the back, like the category 5 and 6, they weren't available at all because it's cheap tickets. So if someone can't spend that much, there are tickets for 10 or 20 euros that you can buy in category 5 and 6.
Yeah. Yeah, and Pascal is saying the parterre seats seem sold out. I think they were. Oh no. It doesn't seem like I am, but I don't know. It's just not my day today for technology. So we're just gonna forge ahead and just keep going. So,
it's Instagram.
Yeah.
Blame it all on Instagram and the cicadas.
Yes. Well, yes. If anybody saw my pictures of the cicadas, I went on a cicada rant on Zoom on Sunday. For those of you who don't know, cicadas are these ugly bugs that we get masses of once every 17 years, and this is the week that they're all coming up out of the ground, and it's like being in a bad science fiction movie. So anyway, that's the cicada story.
Mika even liked your Twitter post about it.
I can't imagine that he actually looked at the cicada pictures, but yeah.
Oh, maybe.
So, and like I said, crazy. Well, anyway, so we just have to wait and see if we get a special sale for the fan club for the October tickets. I think we kind of explained what was going on with the September show. And, you know, I think it might even say on the post that it's just for French fans, but I'm pretty sure it is just for French fans.
On the post, it doesn't say it's for French fans. It just says you have to like this. It's in French, so maybe that's implying it. But in the post itself, it doesn't say it's just for French fans. You have to like the American Express website and tag who you want to go with.
Right.
So, well, of course, it's also not clear. Like if someone from France would take someone from somewhere else, would it be allowed or whatever?
Right. Yeah, there was no details. Yeah, there was no details even about like an age limit or anything like that. So I don't know. It's not the fan club's sale, so I don't know any of the answers to any of the questions like that. So you have to.
Miriam asked how we will know if there's an MFC pre-sale.
Yes.
For October, I guess, and it will be on the forum.
Right.
on the thread, I think.
Yes, we will post it on the forum. When I find out, hopefully if I find out anything, I will let you know when there's going to be a pre-sale, if there is going to be one, and what the details are. I'll be putting it all on the forum. So yeah, we just have to keep checking and keep hoping. So.
Or maybe I don't know if on thread, or you said probably just in the members only section, right?
Yes, it'll be in,
Right.
yeah, it's called members exclusives, and you'll need to be logged in to your MFC account to see it.
Yeah.
Anna says, if you win an invitation to the September concert, you have to have an American Express card with you.
It doesn't say so on the post anyway.
I didn't read it there. Did I ask?
It says you have to subscribe to American Express, but I think that means you have to like their website because they link to their website, and I think it means to take part you have to like their website.
Subscribe to their page.
Yeah,
I think.
That's what I think it means.
That's what I think
because
it means.
they can't really post a thing like that, and it says Mika says like I've booked the front row for you, so I don't think it means you have to buy an American Express card. That's not like Mika.
Right. No, I think it means you need to subscribe to the page, follow the Facebook page. So Michelle's asking if we will get tickets for the fan club closer to the date. I kind of don't think so. I think this is it. I think this is the only fan allocation.
So I guess if he says front row,
yeah,
then that's for fans, and the rest is for
American Express people,
other people.
Yeah, card holders. Anna says it says in the post that you have to have.
Yeah, Annick says she understands it like me. So apparently it's not 100% clear, but I would say that they would have to make that clearer if you had to.
Yeah, I don't think it's like a really good giveaway if you have to have an American Express card for.
Right.
That doesn't seem to make sense to me. So I don't know. Maybe write on the Facebook post and ask and see if anybody will reply to you to try to clarify that. So yeah, because I don't.
Well, whatever. I would take one, but
yeah,
it's not possible from outside France.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, there is some confusion as usual. There is some confusion. It's not. That's not a surprise.
It never gets boring anyway.
No. Yeah, and Michelle is right. Mika wants to have the fans in the front because if you've got this kind of private gig, those people there may or may not be Mika fans. But if he's got a guaranteed group of fans right up front, that makes all the difference, I think. So. Yeah, but like I said, I don't think that that's a requirement. But if you have a question about it, write it on the page and see. Somebody's going to be checking that page, and they should have answers. So yeah, Shazad said they need a show and sell.
Anyway, if you win and they say you need to buy an American Express, you can still say no, I don't accept. Give it to someone else. So that's usually, but I don't think it's necessary. So.
No, not for the giveaway. I really don't think so. I really don't think they would. I just don't. But I could be wrong, but I really don't think so for the giveaway. Is the confusion a Mika thing or a French language organization thing? No comment.
What was it about the Philharmonie who still can't tell us if we get a pre-sale? So
yeah,
it's not just a Mika thing, obviously.
Right. Yeah, no, I think it's who knows. But anyway, Camila is here. Oh, okay. That Florian keeps saying that Laurie wants to join. Okay, after, were we going to talk a little bit about the yearbook?
Okay.
Because we're coming up on the deadline for the yearbook. For those of you who don't know, the fan club always puts together sort of a retrospective of the previous year, and we put in gig reports and fan artwork and messages to Mika and lots of other things. And we usually give the completed yearbook to Mika, but it's also available for fans to buy. And we're accepting submissions for it now until the end of May 31st. And I thought Karin and I could talk a little bit about it. Karin's been collecting submissions. Yes. Maybe you can tell me, how it's going so far.
Yeah, it's going well. And well, I think we could use some more. There's a section this year that's called the song that's special to me, where you can pick any Mika song and write a few words about why it is special to you, or draw something about why it's special to you. That's up to you. And send that in. And we have several songs already, but we have none from the latest album actually so far. At least not the last time I looked. From My Name is Mika Holbrook. And I think it would be nice. I think probably because last year in the yearbook we had the album covered, like the people were writing about the songs, but maybe someone who hasn't taken part in last year's yearbook, or someone wants to write again about a song.
Right.
Anyway, that's where we could still, and I think also artwork, and we will need more artwork this year than usual, because we have the Getting Through COVID section that you have, and we have the other event section which was mostly online. Mm-hmm. So we don't have photos for that. We could of course use screenshots, but that's not very nice to have pages full of screenshots. So maybe if someone wants to draw something about the Versailles concert, about Mika with fireworks from the New Year's event, about the cooking shows. I think we got one entry for the cooking shows drawing. About those things, just little drawings that we can put between the texts. That would be nice if someone wants to send something for that.
Yes.
And also for the songs, we also need to design that somehow, those pages.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not sure, but the last couple of years, we have not had a timeline, and I'm not sure how that's going this year, because last year we ended up not having one at all. What we'd like to do is get all of the relevant dates for the year and somehow show them graphically, in some kind of special design. One year somebody did like a musical staff, and the dates were on the staff like notes, and it went around, and that was kind of clever. And one year I think they were like balloons. So if anybody has like some artistic ideas, which I don't have, you might want to take a look over on the forum for that. See if
I think someone said they were working on a draft for it, but I haven't looked. But I'll just check.
Okay. The last time I looked, I didn't.
I see Moni. Moni has worked out a draft. It looks nice. So
okay. I must have. The last time I looked, I didn't see anything. So
some clouds with like Polaroids and Stay High in the background.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I missed it. I didn't see it.
I haven't seen that. I just saw someone was working on it, and I see now they've posted it. But I never follow the timeline that much, to be honest. I think Silver is taking care of that mostly.
Okay, yeah, and I just kind of glanced and I didn't see it. And Moni is here and she's saying yes, she did it. So I will take a look. I'm sorry, I didn't see it.
So the timeline should be covered.
If you didn't see the last year's yearbook, this is it here. And yeah, it would be nice to have little, some kind of little drawings or something. Last year, we did the favorite songs of the My Name is Michael Holbrook album. And we did have, I believe it was Virginia, did those representations of each song, which was really nice. and then I was able to use those for each song. You know, I broke them out like that. And
we have a lot of artists on the cover and section headers thread, and I hope they can help with the layout. Michelle always wants to do more, so Michelle, you can you can draw more in all the sections. Michelle has already sent in her cover design and her section header design. You're fast, Michelle. And very good. And so we have a cover already. We need a back cover. Someone has made a draft for that. I think she's working on it. I don't remember who it was. I can look, but anyway, we have a back cover, and we have the section headers. So those who didn't get to do anything in this thread, they can work on layout, and of course also those who worked already on this thread, they can also contribute to the layout.
Yes, and I'm collecting submissions for the section on how you got through COVID, and I have maybe 8 or 10 submissions. So if anybody else is interested, people have been writing about things like things that they learned to do during the lockdown periods, and they can be related to Mika or not. Yeah, if you want to do that, please send those in too. And
yeah, and we have the other events too. We have a few for Versailles of people who were there, but none yet of people who just, I think one of people who, no. We have a lot for I Love Beirut. We already have a lot for that. But for the Versailles, we only have 3 so far of people who were there. But if someone just saw it on TV and wants to write a report about it, it would also be nice to have that included. We also have, for Cooking with Mika, we only have 2 reports so far. Well, before that, a lot of people said we want an extra section for Cooking with Mika. You also can send in a recipe for that or whatever, if you want. Just something that has to do with the Cooking with Mika, or a report about it. Yeah.
And Shazad, you say your drawing skills suck. Mine do too. But you could write something if you feel motivated to write. Maybe your impressions about I Love Beirut, or you know, even the Versailles concert. We do have a section where you can send in your photo and just write a short message to Mika. A lot of people use that space to just, you know, tell him what he's meant to them, or, you know, something that he's done that's been significant in their lives. Am I going to write something for a section? Yeah, I always write something. I probably am going to write something about these Instagram lives for helping me get through, personally, getting through COVID and the whole pandemic. And
yes, Eric asked about the hospital concert he did. We also have, I'm planning to write one about that, but Eric, if you want to write one about that, you can, of course. It's also possible.
Yeah, definitely. And let's see here. Somebody called Embroidery and Wine says, I just came to the live. I don't know what's happening, but if you need something embroidered, let me know. Well, I don't know. Does that mean you're a Mika fan? Are you a Mika fan and you have maybe embroidered something related to Mika? You could send a picture of that, and that could go into the Mika fan art section. Eric says he's more of a talker.
Yes, Sabina asked about Strasbourg. I think there, I will have a look at the relation tour reports. That's what Silver is doing. But let me see here. What we have about Strasbourg. We only have a report about fan actions, apparently, from Anna so far about Strasbourg. So I think someone can write a report about the gig if they want to.
Yeah, and send some photos in, and that would be...
Just look in the... Yeah, you can also send photos. You can also just send just photos without writing a report about one of the gigs. You can just look in the... Here it's Revelation Tour reports. and there's a list in the first post, and you can see that usually we accept two, up to two, one or two. I think two. Yeah, she said two. Two reports about each gig.
Okay, good.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so you can just see what you want to. I think for most gigs we already have something,
Yeah.
but only one for a lot, and
And
I
and
think
and
therefore.
Fanny asked if you can buy the yearbooks. You can buy the yearbooks. Yes, we usually have a PDF that is free to download. If you just want an online version, but I publish the books on a website called lulu.com, and you can definitely buy them either in a hardbound book like I have here, or with a soft cover, which is a little bit cheaper usually. But yeah, you can definitely buy them, and they're a nice souvenir of the past year, especially like last year's. Mika was so busy, and there were so many shows, and so there was a lot of photos and a lot of art, and a really nice collectible, I guess.
I also really like the cover that
Yeah,
people were
it
doing
was a
because
beautiful
it was so
cover.
colorful and
I think all of the
nice.
covers for all of the
Yeah, it's
previous
true,
books have
but
been nice. I mean,
it's just
like
yeah.
this was the year before that, or no, it was like 2017. This one, that's the book you worked on, I think. And I liked the back cover. I thought that was
That
cool.
was the first one that I just finished because we didn't have time, and then but I didn't work that much on it.
Yeah,
But the last the I think the white one with the clock on it, that was the one
yeah.
I
I
took
must
care
not
of
have
most.
bought that one. I don't have that one. I like
Okay.
this one too, with Mika when he was doing Stasera Casamika. I loved that one. But yeah, they are works of art in themselves. so so May 31st, if you're interested.
And I just wanted to say, because people are saying here they want to write about something, you have to look on the thread. It's in the MFC exclusive section, so you have to be logged in, and then MFC Yearbook is a subsection of that, and there are all the threads for it. And just click on the thread that you want to take part in, and write on there that you or what you want to write about,
Mm-hmm.
especially the reports. For artwork or for the messages, I don't think you have to say it on the thread. It's enough if you send it to the right email address in time,
Mm-hmm.
and take care that you, because there are like word limits and stuff like that. So you should look on the thread what is the word limit for each of them,
Mm-hmm.
and
and
that you get the right email address and stuff.
and if you're more
But for some,
comfortable writing in French or Italian, we take submissions in English, French, and Italian, because we have proofreaders who can, you know, read all those different languages. And so if you feel better writing in Italian or French, um, don't hesitate. We can accommodate that. And yeah, so anyway, that's our big promotion for the yearbook, because the deadline's coming up. It's, I can't believe, already the 19th of May. So it's just a couple weeks away. So yeah, well, I see people are starting to leave, and I did want to try to bring a couple other people in to say hi. And Florine says that Laurie wants to join, so I will ask Laurie if she wants to come in, and maybe some other people if people want to hang around. I know it's already an hour because we had our technical problems. So, but thank you very much, Karin.
thank you.
And I will talk to you soon.
Okay, bye. See
Thanks.
you. Bye, everyone.
Okay. All right, let's see here. Huh. Uh-huh. How can I do this? Let's see if technology is going to allow me to. No. No, that's not going to work. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to see if I can bring Laurie in. Is that going to work? Oh, people are leaving to see Mika. Oh, that's right. The Versailles concert is being rebroadcast in France, isn't it? Ah,
hello, hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm with my friend Celia.
Hi, salut.
Can we bring Florine with us?
I can try. Technology has not been my friend today, but we'll try. I am trying to bring her in.
If the connection is good, I don't know.
There we are.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are all of you?
I'm good, but I'm just here to help the girls, so I'm just gonna let them talk.
Okay.
English is not very good.
Du coup, comment vous allez, les filles?
Bah ça va, on est en vacances, tout va bien.
Ok. They are in holidays.
Ah, okay. I heard the word vacances.
Yeah, vacances, yeah. They are. And now that the bars are open, they finally can be happy together.
Yes, we can go to the restaurants.
Yes, go out and have a good time. Good. Go enjoy for me.
Yes, I just want to come for say hello.
Yes?
She just wanted to come to say hello to you, and also Celia really likes Mika because she was with us at the Bercy show.
Bercy, yes.
Ah, okay.
It was the first big show.
What do you think of the show?
I wish I could have been there, because that looked like an incredible spectacle.
Yeah, it was wonderful. I have very good memories of it, and yes, it was a dream come true because I always wanted to be there to see him in stage, and Laurie gave me a wonderful gift.
Ah, very nice. Nice.
Your English is better than me.
It's fine. It's fine. We know what you're saying. So what will you do tonight then? What will you? Are you going?
I'm going
to watch a movie. Chill. Netflix.
You're not going to watch Mika?
No.
I am.
Not very good, so
Florine is
go up there.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you are able to be together, and that restrictions are loosening up a little bit. That makes life so much easier, so much better.
Yes.
And I think with the summer coming, and we can be outdoors more, and I'm starting to see more concerts getting announced, even here in the U.S. So hopefully we will have a more normal summer.
Yes.
Yeah.
But maybe we can see you in October. I hope.
I have my fingers crossed.
Finger crossed.
I am as long as I'm allowed to come into France, and as long as things are good with the family, I will be there. So we just have to hope. So
we just have to hope.
Yeah, that's all I can
Things
do.
are good.
Yeah, just take it one day at a time, but I'm making plans like I'm going to come. I was looking at airfare today. I was looking at trying to make some plane reservations. So we'll see.
I hope you'll be able to come, because we just want to meet you and to be with you and Mika at the same time. It's going to be amazing. So
yes. Hopefully, if I'll tell you what, if I am there and everybody is there that is saying that they're going to be there, will be more than 100 fan club people.
Yeah.
It will be a party. We will have a big party and celebrate
It's a deal.
celebrate the end of the pandemic and better days ahead. So,
Okay.
all right. Well,
Yeah.
thank you very much for stopping in
Thank you.
to say hello.
Thank you.
Enjoy,
so much.
I'm gonna
Thank
see
you.
Mika right now. So
enjoy Mika,
bye.
and enjoy
Bye-bye.
whatever you guys do, Laurie. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Au revoir, au revoir.
Au revoir. Au revoir.
Okay, let's see here. There. Yes, I am looking forward to an MFC party also, and I have a couple ideas, and my husband was actually giving me some ideas, and he came up with a really good one if I can make it happen. So we'll see, because he is a big idea person. He is very creative like that. So we'll see. We'll see what we can come up with. I will bring in one more person before I go. I have to see here. No, not there. They've moved some things around on the app here, and here we go. Anna, I was going to bring you in, maybe if I can, just for a minute. No sightseeing bus. Maybe, Karin, maybe a sightseeing bus. But hello, how are you? It seems
Hello
like
there. I'm
now.
fine, thank you.
It seems like it's working now. So
Yes, it's working.
so
But it's been a long time we didn't have any problems. Today with a website and now with you.
I know. It's like everything all at once.
Today.
Yeah. I guess I was overdue for some issues. So, but it seems like it's better now. I haven't frozen for a while, so
Yes, it's quite better now.
yeah. So I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to check in and see what was up with you, see what you were doing. So you think that you read on the Facebook thing for that American Express
Yes,
concert.
maybe
You
I
think
am
that it
wrong
said
because
that
I've read it.
you needed to
Yes, I've read it
I'm going
just
to go
before
back
the.
and read it.
Yes, yes. Because you know, I read it
Because
just
if it,
before the meeting, so I am not sure now. If Annick says that it's just subscribed on the website of the fan page, I don't know what. So maybe it's only this. I hope so.
yeah, I'll want to go back and look at it again, because if it's worded wrong, I'll point it out to my contact, and she'll have to update that, because I'm pretty sure that they can't require that you have an American Express card for that. There's no
So I hope I'm wrong.
yeah. So like I said,
It's better for us.
I'm gonna go look again, and if it says that, we're gonna. I think we'll fix that, because that can't be right. So, but anyway, so let's see what else. I did just see you on Sunday during the Zoom, but
yes,
still nice to chat with you for a minute and see how things are there. Did you? Oh no, I think I already know the answer. You do have tickets for October.
Yes, I have tickets for October, but I'm still waiting for these tickets from MFC to be closer to the stage.
Yes.
So we have to wait.
Yes, it's a little frustrating, but
yes,
it's as Mika fans, we know what it means to be patient, right?
Yes, we know. I hope maybe they will start something after the 25th. I don't know. I hope so.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping it would be before the 25th, only because I'm impatient, I guess. But I was hoping it would be.
But you're right, because I think that for the youth, they will not have a lot of tickets in the front. So maybe now they know how many tickets are for us. So
yeah, I hope anyway. I'd like to know, but patience.
But anyway,
practice.
I'm ready to go.
Yes, I'm very ready to go. And have you started to make plans like plane reservations and hotels?
Plane not yet, but the hotel I reserved already 1 month ago, I think.
Oh, really?
And I'm happy, yes, because for the moment the prices are very low because they don't have tourists.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided it's free. So I decided to book a hotel, and now some more fans are in the same hotel. So I think we will have a party.
I'll have to find out what it is.
It will be an international hotel this time, because there will be fans from Poland, from France, from I don't know, Switzerland. There will be many fans in this hotel.
That's very cool. Well, maybe they'll give us a special Mika rate as well.
Who knows?
Yeah. So, but yes, I'm going to start making those kinds of plans myself, because.
Yes, but anyway, I think if you use some website, you can book the hotel for free. So you can book even 2 or 3 different places and check what is going on. Because if you, I don't know, I have a reservation, I can cancel it 1 day before coming. So even if I have some obstacles 1-2 days before flight and I decide not to go, I can cancel it. I don't pay for it. And anyway, now the prices are very good, and I think there are a lot of places in hotels, because tourists are not so many for the moment. So I suggest you to choose something.
It's a good time. Yeah, it's a good time. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. So yes, I should do that. And plus it helps the dream. So
yes, for me now it's not a dream. I'm preparing my flight. I'm preparing my travel. I prepared my concert. Today I wrote on MFC page that yesterday I was in bed and I closed my eyes, and all of a sudden I imagined I was in this Philharmonie de Paris, in this huge venue, and we were waiting for Mika, and he enters the stage, and we started to shout, to clap our hands, to scream. He was not able to sing, but he was so happy. And for me it was a real, this I like it, daydreaming. And I was so happy, so I fell asleep quietly. So very, very, very beautiful.
Yes.
And I think it will happen this way.
I hope
we will be so happy that we will do a lot of noise.
Oh yes, and crying, I think. Happy tears. Happy tears.
Happy tears.
But yeah. I was looking at flights earlier, and I have credits on 3 different airlines that are left over from the Mika shows I had to cancel last spring. And fortunately, the credits are going to be good until at least the end of this year. And so I have to, I think United is the airline I have the most on. So I'm going to look at United and see if I can use those credits to book a flight to Paris. So I think that would be appropriate to use old Mika money for a new Mika show.
Of course, why not?
Yeah. So I am definitely trying to make it happen.
Yes, for you maybe it's better to do earlier, because for me it's better, I don't know, 2 months, 3 months before the flight, so I have to wait.
Yeah, the problem with the flight is, of course, if you have to cancel, it's difficult. But I think.
But even now in Europe, there are some good rules for the situation because of COVID.
Yes.
So even if you have to, I don't know, maybe not cancel your flight, but you can postpone it, use your ticket for another flight.
Yes.
So it's much better than 2 years ago.
Yes, you're probably right. They've relaxed their policies a little bit because of COVID. So yeah, but I figure if I do all of that and have the power of positive thinking, it will happen. So stay
positive, stay high.
That's right. That's my.
I stay.
That's my mantra. Stay high. So, yeah. So, well, thank you so much for joining us. And it's
Thank you for inviting me.
oh yeah, and I'm gonna go check and see if the website is working now, since
Okay.
I had so many people telling me something is.
Yeah, I think it started, I don't know, 15 minutes, 30 minutes before our meeting.
Oh boy.
Because during the day I was checking the website, and just before our meeting, it stopped working.
Yeah.
At the beginning, I thought it was just once, but after 5 minutes, error. So I don't know what's going on now.
Okay.
Maybe it's
Yeah, I'll go take a look.
fixed.
See. It's my day for crazy technology, I guess. I don't know. So I'll go see if I can figure it out. So, well, thank you again, and
Thank you,
hope to talk
Deb.
to you again soon. And take good care. Bye.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
Okay. I think I am going to sign off now because it's 3:20 my time. And like I said, I need to go check. I'd forgotten that there's problems with the website. I should go check on it and see what's happening. And I've kind of babbled long enough, probably. And just looking to see if anybody has said anything I need to answer before I go. Yeah, so I will sign off for now and say that I will see you. I hope to see you next week. I'm not sure. I may not be able to because I think I have to travel next week, but we'll see. If I can at all be here, I will definitely be here. And I'll let you know. Just keep an eye on the Instagram stories. And yeah, and hopefully if something breaks as far as news for the pre-sale that we still don't know whether we're going to get, check the forum. It will be on the forum. And yeah, thank you all for being here and keeping me company and hanging with me in spite of all of the technical problems today. And yeah, we'll see you soon. And until then, ciao and take care and have a great week. Stay safe. Bye.